Hello, how are you? Just preparing my fingers to this new live stream. So hey, how are you? Just would like to share with you some tips and ideas about guitar practice and routines and what can I practice, how to practice, Um, of course, um, it's very important to me. Of course, this all this live stream, this lesson, it's I will talk just about my own experience, and I don't want to say this is the best way to practice and this is just my way. I found last 10 years, uh, one day I discovered I was practicing very my practice was very bad, and just I tried to discover and find new ways to put what's the word would be more focus in my practicing. Yeah, so this is just an advice, and I will show you some tips that work. They worked for me, so I hope you like it. um, the first thing, it's it's very important. It's you We need this metronome. Yes. uh, why? Because we will improve our tempo. Yeah, our the beat. Yeah, we play. We need, even if you practice using backing tracks, or we need just a naked click. Just this is a proof. You are doing your thing well. It's just you and the metronome. Yeah, so I personally think there's people that think that maybe it's boring, or maybe yes, maybe not. That's We need to find the way to do it yeah. So everything I do when I practice, I use I do it with my metronome. Yes, and the other thing, I use my cell phone and I put timer. Yes, so when I practice something, for example a scale, and anyway anything, I try to do it, I don't know, 2 minutes. Yeah, 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Yeah, non-stop. Just I found that the best way, I the word it's uh, I can do it like a few minutes, one thing, just to improve the muscle memory. We need this is about muscle memory, about connection, brain, hand, fingers. So it's like anything you do all day. I don't know if you work doing something else. I don't know. I can't write on the keyboard. My computer. I need to watch. to see the keyboard, you know. There's people that write like this. It's about practice. It's muscle memory, you know. Where are the, the, the keys? Yeah. So this is the same. Yes. So so important metronome and timer. Yes. And routine. I have a few different routines that, for example, I have one routine that it's 15 minutes, you know. I have another one which is, I don't know, 30 minutes, 1 hour. Yes. So if I have 10, 15 minutes, I take that routine and I practice that. It's not jam. Yeah, we are not jamming here. It's just doing something like again and again and again, you know, and develop that precision. Yeah, we need to improve the precision, yeah, between right and left hand. Yeah. So I will give you some tips today. There's an exercise I always do, and I will move my camera here just to put my, yes, it's something like this tripod. Yes, I would like to show you both hands. So there's an exercise. After this streaming, I will put a few links in the comments, so with PDF or that stuff. Yeah. How to remember notes on the fretboard. I more than notes, I use intervals. Of course, I know the notes. If I have to find the notes, I use the octaves. Yeah, I try to find the octaves. And after you play, and for example, if you play the minor pentatonic scale in the key of A, you know it's A, C, D, E, G, and then A, C, D, E, G, A, C. So you know this is a D, this is an E. Yeah. Also, when you play the 12 plus bar in the key of A, when you go to D, you can hit that D. Yeah? So I match. There's a lesson I talk about that. It's target notes. Yeah, this is the D, and when I go to the D, to the E, sorry. Yeah, I have an E. So that's the way you will learn the notes. Then I work more with intervals. You know, I know this is the root, the fourth, the minor seventh, the minor third, the fifth, and the root. And so from these points, I start thinking, you know, the sixth, the minor seventh, major seventh, root, you know. I use more intervals. I can talk, if you want, I can, in a future new live stream, I can talk about that intervals. Yes, that's the starting point. Yes, to know the notes on the E string, of course. That's the starting point. The idea is to know every note you play, you know. Hello. The idea is to know the intervals and the notes you play. You know, it's like having each string. It's a piano, yeah, with the white and black keys. You know, so we have to know the notes in each one. You can just mixing and adding things like knowing the notes when you play the scales and searching the notes by intervals. For example, A, you know, A. Yeah, I know the interval, the octave. First octave, A. Second octave, A, and so, yes, you can cover, or D. Yeah, the D, yes. So that's the way. I will talk about that if you want in a different video. Today, as I told you, I will talk a little bit about routine and practice. Yeah. So about exercises. There's an exercise. I will put the PDF later in the comments. I will put some links so you can download a few PDF about this, what I'm talking about. The first one is a classic. I'm still doing this. It's not for beginners, you know. It's the 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, pick, down, up. This is not about speed. It's about improve your precision and connection between right, your picking, and your left hand. Yes. So, for example, I put not a fast tempo. Just maybe I pick up, I don't know, 80 or 90. I don't know. Where's my volume here? Yes, for example, yes, 80, and I start. Yes, 2 minutes doing this. Believe me, it's not. Yeah, 2 minutes, and then you can just move up the metronome. But as I told you, this is not about shredding, you know, it's not about playing fast. You can do it, you know, of course, but the first approach of this is to improve the connection, yeah, and the precision between both hands. Yes. And then, for example, I switch. I don't play 1, 2, 3, 4. I play 1, 2, 4, 3. Yeah. Yeah. 2 minutes. And then I can play 1, 4, 2, 3. Yes, and so there's a PDF. I will put that PDF with all the combinations you can play doing this exercise. Yeah, your fingers. So believe me, to me it was. I started with this exercise 10 years ago, and I'm still doing this exercise because to me it's like relaxing, you know, and you can feel in 1 week you can feel you improve your picking, and as I told you, yeah, the connection between both hands. Yeah, usually we as guitar players we try to develop more the left hand, and we forget sometimes the right hand, the picking. Yes, I use the pick. I pick with the more with the round side because it's a personal thing, you know. I feel it's more, so it's more round, so I feel the approach or the feeling with the string more round, more soft. Yeah, so you can hear, look, round, and I use now that side, which is the classic side. Yeah, it's brighter. I prefer the round. It sounds more like fat, you know, the sound to me. Yeah. So that's the first thing. Yeah, you play 2 minutes. You take 5 different fingerings of this exercise, 2 minutes each. You have 10 minutes. Yeah. Sí, so I will speak a little bit in Spanish. Yes, I have one of that picks. Sorry, I can't switch so fast between different languages. I have a few of Rafa Nasta, which is I have, well, one of these. I don't know where it is now. Yes, I used to pick. I tried all these years different picks. I use V picks, for example. Yeah, it's like 3-4 millimeters. Another V pick I have here. I have this from Argentina. Another pick. I have this. And one day I discover it's not the pick, it's me. Yeah. So I have really old picks too, and a few years ago I started using just standard picks. These are my favorites, which are the Dunlop Tortex Dunlop, the blue ones, Jim Dunlop, 1 millimeter, and I feel, super. One day, just I let you know, one day I had to play in a big stage in a festival, and I forgot my picks. I didn't have picks, so I used a SIM card. A SIM card from an old cell phone was in one of my pockets. I don't know why. So I finished playing with a SIM card, and it was good, So, well, I'm using now these standard picks, Jim Dunlop. I feel super comfortable with this, and no more problems about that. So next exercise. Okay, next thing you can do is, of course, practice the pentatonic scales. Yeah, the 5 boxes. So 2-3 minutes with metronome. You will see. Sometimes I use a weird fingering between my ring and my pinky finger. I don't know why, sometimes I use this, I use a pinky, or sometimes I use this, I don't know. I believe it's depending what is the next note I am going to play. If I do this, I use my ring. If I do this, I use my pinky, But it's good if you think before playing position 5, for example. Think very well your fingering, yeah? It's up to you, the fingering you want to use, So 2 minutes with metronome and timer. Yes, like. For example, yeah? So. Yes, then you will feel more free playing over that box, Then position 1, of course. Position 2, 2 minutes. Position 3. Position 4. Yes, and so just play very, very straight each one of the 5 boxes of the minor pentatonic scale. Another thing that I used to practice a lot, because I use it a lot in my playing, is arpeggios. Arpeggio 7th, yeah. For example, this position. Metronome and timer. Yes, 2 minutes. It's my own way to memorize all these things. Yeah. Yeah, and so the 5 boxes of the arpeggio 7. Yes, the 5 boxes of the arpeggio 7th. The idea, as I told you, it's to do it like, if you are able to do it once a day, 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and write on paper. Yes, take the paper and say, okay, 2 minutes of this, 2 minutes of this, 2 minutes. Don't just follow the routine. Yeah, write the routine and repeat the routine as a routine. Yes. So you don't have to uh, think. You don't have to think about, okay, what's the next exercise. Yes. Another thing you can do is, and I used to do, is just take three chords and play during 5 minutes blues progression. Yes, shuffles or slow blues. Yes, so you put like this. I will show you. Of course, you can use the chords you always use, like, I don't know, seventh chord like this. Yeah, so you put the metronome. Yeah. 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 Stay there. Yeah, 5 minutes doing that. Or you can take a simple shuffle, right? 5 minutes. Yeah. I'm not playing tune rounds, just the groove, straight, yeah. Follow with the beat. 5 minutes doing that, it's very, believe me, it's very helpful, yeah, to do that kind of things, yeah, like take something and do it for a period of time, yeah. It to me was great, because I remember before thinking in this way. I was practicing, I don't know, I just was starting playing. I jam all the time, yeah. I was playing one thing here, and then I change, and then I change. So I never play something more than 30 seconds, yeah. I switch all the time. And after I start following like a routine, yeah, I improve my playing a lot, a lot, a lot. That's why this video, yes, just to let you know these things. Um, of course, when you practice rhythm, just try to change. You can play 2 minutes with these three chords, and then you can play 2 minutes using, for example, this ninth, this seventh, this ninth, yeah, E, yeah, or you can do something like, yeah, a few minutes, yeah, and stay there, do it and do it and do it, That's the best way to improve and to clean the bad habits, yes, we used to get in our playing. What else? Pentatonic, finger exercises, arpeggios, chords. You don't have to play, even if you are blues players as me. Sometimes I try to find a song, Beatles, Queen, what else? I don't know, different styles, and I try to play that songs. Yes, for example, I have a student, and he want to play a Queen song, which was "We Are the Champions." Yeah, so well, it was the first time to me, and it's a very, believe me, search it and try to play We Are the Champions by Queen. It's amazing, you know. There's chords that sometimes I never use in my blues world, yeah. Yeah, and for example, this chord with E flat major. Yeah, we use the D major, but yeah, so it's a different song, but it's great. You know, I heard once Josh Smith. He said, in my free time I just learn songs. Yes, because you will get something, little things from that songs. You know, or you will play a chord progression that you never played before. Yeah, it's fun also. Yeah, you learn songs. What else? Well, I think are the first points of this video about routine. The thing is, as I told you, just find your own routine. There's no, you can't download. You can get a few ideas about, like me. I'm giving you a few ideas, but you have to develop your own routine. You know, only you know what you need to improve. Yeah, where's the thing you have to work more and work it more. You know, do it more. No, I never stretch hands. No, I never stretch like this, and no, I never. I just take the guitar and I play. No, I don't. I don't do that things. Um, I never had problems in my hands. So I feel good. I play all day. You know, I give lessons, and so my hands are all day working every day. You know, I so maybe because of that, I don't know. If you play just 1 hour a day or 30 minutes, maybe it's better if you just stretch a little bit. I don't know. That's up to you. It's up to you. But as I told you, you have to discover your own routine, yes. Which just find exercise on just Google, you know, exercises. I will put, as I told you, at the end of this video, in the comments of this video, I will put a few exercises. Work your picking, you know, work your fingering, pay attention to the fingers you use when you play. Find a comfortable way to play that thing you want to play. Yes, there's always a good way to use the fingers, you know, an easy way. Then before finishing, I take some like short licks, things like this, for example, to work like. Well, I'm not using the metronome. Yeah, the metronome now. And the next string. I'm not showing you my right hand. Yeah, or. Some little things like. Yes, little things, little licks that you can repeat, yeah, and improve. I find this exercise, yeah, helped me a lot in these 3 strings, because yes, I feel that I need to work more. Yeah. So 2 minutes or 3 minutes doing this with the metronome, yes? But this is too fast. Don't put tempos that you can't follow, yeah? So, yeah, picking here, yeah? Yeah, that's the thing, yeah? The connection between both hands. Because then, when you want to play and so, yes, you if you want to sound clean and with precision when you play, this is the thing, yeah? You have to practice before these kind of things, yeah? Or don't use distortions, don't use backing tracks, yes, because just the metronome, you with the metronome is the real stuff, yeah, the real thing. And that's it for today. I hope you like these short live stream lessons. If you have comments or if you have questions, you can write here in the comment on YouTube comments. Remember my website. I will put all the information after finishing this stream. Well, I think next week I will talk about, someone asked me at the beginning of this video, notes, how to find the notes and the intervals on the fretboard, yes, which is, I think, very, very, very important, yes, to know the intervals. Yeah, to me, I work more with intervals than notes. I know the notes, but I use more, it's easy to me to use the intervals, because yes, for example, I don't know, if you have the one scale and you move one interval, one note, one interval, I know, instead using the 6, you use the 6 flat, yeah, you have a new thing, yeah, you just, it's a quick access to the fretboard, yes, to know the interval. That's it. Thank you very much. You will find a few PDF here soon. Today I will put it. Thank you very much. Have a good day.